Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killerrodan. So today I'm going to be doing yet another quick little video here where I'll be discussing something I've been stupid as usual. Just weird shit, a bunch of weird shit, which of course I've done before in my video channel, I guess you can say. I've done the same thing on my second channel, where I will post my link down below in the description box. Check out my second channel, folks. I've been talking about movies and such. And Alfred as well, he does game stuff, if this is your cup of tea. So I'm talking about this jackass again because, oh boy, he's been as a strange oddball I keep bringing up here, folks. So according to him, he says that America will never accept marriage equality and the oppressive gay rights agenda. So in other words, he's trying to claim that America is a Christian nation, which it isn't, and anybody in the right mind should never accept marriage equality because you're immoral because of that. And somehow being gay is somehow in itself oppressive. Like how does that even not work? How does that even happen? What does that even mean? If there's anybody that's doing that, it's people like him. It's Christians like him that's being oppressive. And apparently, the only way you can be good if you're a Christian, which of course is a complete lie. If you need to get your morals from a book, it's already too late. A book that was written way before you were even born, mind you. Anyway, he stated that, of course, he wants to do the right thing, of course, according to him anyway. The whole thing with the gay marriage and all that, it's allegedly being forced up among the American people, insisting that a vast majority of Americans will never support gay marriage equality, which is a lie because there's tons and tons and tons of Americans that would do that. Which again doesn't really make any sense anyway because gay people has been around a lot longer than he's been existing. Gay people had their own culture. People had their own books, their own everything. They had their own everything you can think of. They had jobs. They had whatever you want to say. They've been around a lot longer than you would think. This is not just some brand new thing that just spontaneously spawned out of existence right out of nowhere. And that's people like him don't seem to realize that gay people has been around for years and years, for decades upon decades upon decades. They were around even before his father was even born. And yes, no one can pinpoint when exactly gay people have been sprouting around. A lot of people believe that they always have been around since the beginning of time. They've always been around, at least when people were starting forming up, with the cavemen and all that. And the gay people was always around in human history. They were always there, which is true. Gay people were always there. This has nothing to do with the Satan intervention, Satan have some kind of influence, which I always find hilarious because all these bad things that happen, all these things that they deem bad anyway, all these bad things that they deemed to be bad is somehow related to Satan. The whole concept of Satan makes no sense anyway because how is it that Satan is supposed to be the root of our evil, right? If Satan is the root of our evil, why didn't God get rid of him? What's taking God so long to get rid of Satan? What's stopping him? No, seriously, what's stopping him exactly doing that right now? Right now, this very second. And don't give me that garbage that, oh, God's a merciful God. No, he isn't. Because case in point, the flood, God caused the entire earth to flood. Isn't that genocide? So God flooded the entire planet just because of the fact that he didn't like what his own creation was doing. What about the fact that every firstborn had to be killed off, had to be sacrificed or something? A lot of these things, and I do mean a lot of these things, were immediately done. It was like super quick. Lots of things that had to be dealt with in the Bible were done super quick. But now suddenly he's taking forever to deal with Satan. That's weird. That's odd. Yes, I do realize I went to some whole other subject in some ways because this entire thing makes no sense. What I'm trying to suggest is that if God does not want gay people to be around, why doesn't he just deal with them right now? Like right now, what's stopping God whom take care of gay people right this very second. He had no issue with murdering people super instant, really quickly, yet he can't do this to them right this second. That's an odd thing, don't you think? Which it is, that's an odd thing. I don't give me the free will garbage either, because according to the Bible, there is no free will. God would probably punish you just for wearing the wrong clothing. Because some of the fabric is not allowed to be worn, or eating a certain type of food is not allowed to be worn, to be eaten, to be touched, to be held. That's like specific things you're not supposed to touch, and just specific things you're not supposed to look at. And if you do any of these things you're not supposed to be doing, you would be punished immediately, like super instant. But he can't do this with this? That seems odd. I mean, I could go on and on, but I just want to keep this video short, of course. I just don't want to go too much into this kind of thing. It's just, it's ridiculous. I don't understand any of this at all because it makes no sense. You trying to say that the United States government is oppressive because of the liberals or whatever, which again doesn't make a whole lot of sense because that's not what being a liberal is about. That's not what a Democrat is about, like at all. That's like a really misconception there. So right, that'll be it, folks. Like I said, I just want to do something fairly quick here because it just is asinine. Of course, I have other videos to in mind. Of course, I have other videos I want to do on this channel. Of course, it's not just going to be this political stuff. Just weird stuff in general. It's not going to be just weird things I'll be talking about. I don't mind talking about weird things, but still, I will post a link down below for my second channel. I will be talking about movies and such. Same thing with the Air Force. It's in the description. See you.